Hello, hello, it's Irene again. So, we are back, and I was actually going to put another one, but then I saw this one, which I also had on my list. And this one, apparently, I can only play until the third chapter, which I don't know if it's going to take me long or not, but it is what the developers told us to do, which is like we cannot actually stream beyond the third chapter. Okay, so this is what we're going to see. I actually want to see a bit more about this one because it is available for the Nintendo Switch too. Yes, so two, not the second. I mean, you also have it on the Nintendo Switch. That's it. Yeah, because now we have the second version. But I think you can have it for the first one too. That's what I'm saying. And the name of it is Aroma Ready. It's a Chinese title, okay. And this is from the developer Fuji 100% production group. And you have it on Steam too. And it says, let me just see it in here, Hypnosis. You are the owner of a perfume store and a second generation otaku in an ordinary life, and you run your own perfume store and live an ordinary but happy life. This is not me. I could never run a perfume store because I do not like perfume. I do not like scents in a certain way. Like, I am very neutral, even with the things that I put on my body, because I hate the perfume smell. Yeah, there are perfumes that I enjoy, but I don't like perfume. One day, a sudden car accident caused you to lose consciousness, and when you woke up again, there were 3 men who claimed to be employees of the Human Soul Transit Center, including angels, demons, and fallen angels. Oh, curious. You learned that you were supposed to have lost your life in the accident, but have somehow come back from the dead. In order to investigate this anomaly, they need to observe your life for the next few days. In the process of contacting the 3 men, the truth of the car accident is revealed, and there seems to be a deeper hidden agenda behind it. Okay. And we have 3 guys in here. Yeah. Okay. And it says that it's fully voice acted, but it's probably in Chinese. Yeah, I bet. Oh, another thing. This game includes a minor character with bisexual representation. Okay. Another thing that I was going to tell you is that when you open the demo for this, I do hope that the demo is going to reach the third chapter. But if it continues, we're going to stop in there because I don't want to get into trouble. Another thing is when you open the demo, this is going to be in Chinese. Everything is going to be in Chinese. So you are going to come in here, this one, the configuration, and it's going to appear, where is it? It's in here. And this is the first one that is going to appear to you, and you need to put it in English, okay? And then you put whatever you need to put in the correct way, the configuration. Another thing is, so we start the game. So before the game starts, this game is created by 4 university students, working individuals in their spare time with pure passion. We warmly welcome everyone to enjoy our humble work. The free-to-play demo can be freely recorded, streamed, or uploaded as long as the game's name is clearly indicated. Please feel at ease to showcase the game's content. Okay, so they are already telling us that at least the demo we are totally fine to stream. All characters' names and settings in the game are purely fictional. Any resemblance to real-life individuals or events is purely coincidental. Any form of unpacking, redistribution, or modification of the game is strictly prohibited. We kindly ask for your understanding and cooperation in respecting the creator's efforts Lastly, if our work can bring you even a small moment of joy in your leisure time, we would be truly delighted. Very well, instructions. I think we are good with that. And I think we are good with this. Okay, this is what I was going to tell you, which is like, so in this side in here, left side, no, right side, left side, right side. It was my mind. Sorry. You will see that you have the Chinese and the Japanese ways of naming yourself. So you will have to click on, it's not in here because I already put it. You will have to put the English one. Even in here, you will have to put English, because otherwise you will only be able to put like 2 to 3 characters, like kanji, in these spaces. But with the English one, it's totally fine. You can actually put a lot more letters. In here is also the same thing. You will have to put once again English in there for our nickname, because otherwise it's going to appear on the other language. Let's just Rena. You would actually say Rina. Yeah, Rena. Rena. Nickname. Okay, let's put it like that. Oh, and we're going to get like a trailer in here. Okay. I do not know nothing about this game. I just know that it's available on the Nintendo Switch too. So I'm kind of like expecting to see what is going to come out from here. Oh, cute.
当你作为人类的一生结束，我会第一个出现在你面前。
Oh, cool.
不知道为什么，我就是喜欢和你在一起。
我只是一个无关紧要的人，你也没必要对我这么好奇。
I am actually totally fine with hearing the voice acting in Chinese, because I am very used to hear Chinese. I do not know. Oh yeah, there's an accident. I do not know how to say the names and all of it in Chinese. I cannot read Chinese, but I am used to it because I watch a lot of Chinese drama. So yeah, I like I actually really like the Chinese sound, the language. Everything happens in an instant, so swiftly that I can't react in time. Yet the accidents still occur. As I was passing the crossroads on my way to Grandma's house as usual, I vow never to play with my phone while crossing the streets again. The half of my face touching the ground feels a warm sensation, damp and slowly flowing. Yeah, we are having like this. You have like no idea. For me, it's such a hassle, because in here you are like going to the subway or even to the bus, whatever, and there's like a ton of people walking in front of you just looking at the phone, and you just want to smack them, you know, like, I do not do that. That's why it bothers me, you know, because you are inconveniencing the other people that are behind you. One needs to pass by or something, you're just like in there looking at the phone. I can understand that when you are like a tourist and you're looking for your way, but no, people are just like looking at Instagram and stuff like that, you know. It's so annoying. Is it blood or something like my brain? I feel the energy draining from my shattered body, unable to react, leaving my mind in a blank slate. Is it too much loud? God, it's kind of loud. In my ears, at least. Sorry, maybe you were enjoying, but it's kind of loud. I don't know about the voices, we'll see it. The startled cries and discussions of the crowd around me merge into a chaotic blur. It seems both far away and thunderously loud right next to my ear. Why does this happen? Today is supposed to be just an ordinary day. Yet here I am, struck by a car, laying in the middle of the road. My fading consciousness uncontrollably begins to recall everything that happened today. Oh god, what is this? What's that noise? So noisy. Can I just sleep a bit longer? It's actually just the noise with an S. Yeah, we are probably going to encounter like some typos and stuff like that, I bet. So annoying. In a daze, I crack open my eyes and precisely hit the end call button on my phone. Silence at last, alleluia. With a simple turn, I quickly drift back into the slumber. Oh. My blanket is abruptly pulled away. Someone yanks me out of my cozy slumber, vigorously shaking my upper body. Huh?
快醒醒！你忘了今天是什么日子了吗？香氛体验日。
Fragrance experience. Oops. I instantly wake up. Oh no. I don't need Xiao Yao to remind me. I knew I had overslept. I'm sorry for murdering Chinese names in here. Really sorry. The vibrating phone that kept disturbing me must have been her calls.
我服了，咱俩到底谁才是老板？
Xiao Yao sighed deeply, hands on her hips, looking skywards. I glance at my phone, and sure enough, I have only half an hour before I need to be at the store. Why didn't I hold back? Why I stayed up to watch that series, but it was just so good.
你小子，昨晚又熬大夜看番了吧？恋爱番？还哈哈哈！别露你那大白牙了，死宅女！快换衣服下楼！
Xiao Yao almost kicks me in the rear. I dodge in a panic and rush into the bathroom to wash up at lightning speed. My necklace, which I normally keep hidden, slips out in my hurry, but I quickly tuck it back in place.
啊，对了，别忘了穿裙子。
Do we usually forget to wear a skirt? Is it? Thanks to her reminder, I don't just throw on a t-shirt and shorts like usual. Okay, I see it. After all, it's Fragrance Experience Day. My shop will be open for visitors. At the shopkeeper, I should wear something formal. Yeah, I was like thinking, yeah, maybe it would look better for a shopkeep of like perfume to wear like a skirt, yeah.
我先下楼了，免得有客人提前来。你收拾好了就火速下来。唉，我真是天选打工人。
Looks like I owe Xiao Yao a coffee later. Fortunately, since we have just opened, there aren't many customers, and we quickly arranged the perfume shop to stay ready for the public. I opened the store door and hung up a sign saying Fragrance Experience Day. The aroma from the coffee shop across the street waffles over, and I can't help but take a deep breath. How about I treat you a coffee? Oh, the chosen worker?
万分感谢摆烂喜老板。
I see it. Then I'll go buy some from across the street.
一起去呗，最多5分钟，应该来不了客人。
Xiao Yao and I stand at the entrance of the coffee shop, a perfect spot to keep an eye on the perfume store while waiting for our coffee.
哎，对了，上次那个人怎么样了？
What guy?
给你看过照片的那个呀，雷哥的朋友。你没加他微信？少给我装蒜啊！你夸他挺帅，我才把微信推给你的。
Oh, right, him. Xiao Yao shows me his IG photo before I compliment him a bit. But honestly, I can't remember what he looks like anymore.
你真的不考虑一下？
Isn't he not local? It's inconvenient.
那上个月那个男生是本地人啊？
Yeah, like, they do tend to have like this. I already told you about when we did the other game that they do have like certain notions that are a bit different from us Westerners in terms of like filial piety and like she was saying, like him being more local or not. Okay, they do have like this thing. It's very heavy on their identity, and yeah, it's important for them. Okay. He seemed too playful.
上个月那个弟弟呢？
He had a dark aura on his forehead.
你真要一辈子母胎单身啊？
Well, one does not have to always be in a relationship, right? It's not that I don't want to date. It's more like I feel I can't date.
你不会以为每天晚上在被窝里看恋爱番就能解决你所有的情感需求了吧？
I don't know how to put it, but sometimes it kind of does. You know, relationships takes a lot of effort, like we saw with the other one. So yeah, sometimes it's like, yeah, you know. I can already feel the shameness. Okay, please stop humiliating me.
我给你物色男人，也不是非要你干什么。
Isn't it because grandma keeps nagging you?
不全是因为那个。
Xiao Yao looks at me with a complex expression.
你总得体验一下吧。我就是想让你狠狠享
That
受。
is true, though. Yeah, I do think so. I think that everyone should at least try it at least once. You know, there are people that are not so much into having a relationship, but I think it's one of those things that everyone should experience, you know. And I'm not just saying like a tiny short one. I am actually saying like do experience having like a long-term relationship. Like try to put some effort into it, you know. I think it's good. It's an experience that we all should have. And then you can think about just whatever. I'm just going to stay single because I don't want to deal with this.
就像我和我家雷哥，在遇到他之前，我也见过挺多糟心玩意儿的，以为这辈子就封心所爱了。但遇到他之后，我就觉得，不管我俩能走到哪儿，我在爱情上已经满足了。真的，就得是那个人，让你觉得有过就值了。
I think like it's better to see it as an experience in itself, you know. The concept of a relationship for the Asians is also kind of like different. I think they have a more of a commitment type of thought in terms of it, okay? We are more frugal about it in the Western, but they have like a more of the weight of responsibility and commitment when they are talking about a relationship, and that's why sometimes they are more hesitant into taking the step. Also because it's very related to that thing that I was telling you about the family. Yeah, it's very important. You two are a cute couple, but I'm also fine on my own. Running the store well, taking care of grandma, and being able to support myself is enough. I'm truly content with my life. Letting another person into my world, accepting all of me, honestly, I lack that courage and patience. Love is a game for the brave.
行吧，但记住，你值得美妙的爱情。有看上的男人一定要告诉我，我帮你追定了。
Men are better when they are from Michigan. I don't know. Is it the way to say Michigan?
唉，你们二次元呀。
Plus, I'm a widow. I'm a widow? Half of my Michigan husbands are already dead. My favorite game is Original Fantasy, as I played my beloved characters one by one met their ends. Yuyu, my tsundere, sharp-tongued wife. My best friend with whom I had a love-hate relationship. And my big, silly, clueless husband. They're all gone. Wah. Like wah, more like crying.
你们的咖啡好了。
The shopkeeper's voice is a bit trembling, probably because he was startled by my fake crying early in the morning. So sorry about that. Thank you. I awkwardly smile at the shopkeeper and take the packaged coffee.
有人来了。
Someone's coming. Okay. Xiao Yao nudges my arm quickly and I turn around promptly. A figure with long white hair appeared at the door of the perfume shop. His presence alone seems to elevate the Aroma sign, making it appear more upscale. The visitor glances inside, notices the open but unattended shop, and skillfully shifts his gaze to us, waving with a smile upon seeing us.
来了，超温柔金主大帅哥。
There he is, the healing beauty of a male mummy.
早上好，看你们刚聊得很开心，我打扰你们了吗？
I was trying to understand. Like sometimes when I'm hearing, maybe I can catch better the way they say the names. Xia Xia Hao. It's very hard though. Mr. Jing is a regular. There's also this, which is like I noticed this when they try to put like Chinese into a Romanized way for the Westerns. When they put it in English, it's very different from how they put it in my own language. So I can actually read it better when it's put into my own language because I can understand the pronunciation better. They actually put like certain accents because Chinese has a lot of little accents in there, okay, that make like the whole thing sound different and have another meaning. And I do not find that when I see it being Romanized to the English version of it. So I'm like, I do not know if I'm not committing some really bad act in here, saying names in a way that it's not like that. Okay, I'm going to say it as I kind of like see it in here, and then if I'm able to grasp the pronunciation in the Chinese way, maybe I'll try to adjust. Mr. Jing is a regular here. Although he's been coming for a year, all I know is that he's a lawyer. But his profile is so high, he can be the protagonist of an Otome game.
没有，他刚说他是狗。
Well, no, would you like some coffee, Mr. Jing? Don't tell other people. people about my crazy talking.
咖啡的香味很诱人，但我本人更习惯喝茶。
Ocha, okay. Indeed, his usual favorite is the bland sandalwood scent. Maybe that's why tea is his favorite. His favorite. Yeah, like you also have like these translation kind of things that you kind of feel awkward. Like that's why tea is his favorite.
茶叶对身体有一定滋养作用，你想喝吗？下次我可以带上一点。
That would be too much trouble.
我是真心想送给你，不是巴结老板，就当是送给朋友也不行吗？
That would be fine. Being complimented so seriously, I can bring myself to refuse. And you are even using the ultimate move of a Nishigan. Nishigan character. Like every time they put it like they write it in a different way. Like the first time it was like Nishigan, and then it was like Nishigan, and now it's like Nishigan character. It's like so hard for me to understand which one is it. Constantly radiating waves of charm. This is probably like an auto machine kind of thing, I do suppose. Like they kind of use it quite a lot. The thing is that it's like auto machine with Chinese is kind of hard because I'm saying this because kanji has a lot of meanings, and they have like, I love Chinese because for me their language is like very poetic. They can say like a 10 of meanings with just one kanji. So yeah, my cheeks are starting to turn red a little bit. Xiao Yao watch us both with somewhat complicated expression. Alright, the custom perfume you order is ready. I'll get it for you. There definitely won't be anything good with that expression of Xiao Yao. Off we go.
Today is 开放体验日，真可惜，我等会儿还有些工作要处理，不能留下来体验了。
体验日主要是面向对香水感兴趣的入门顾客，请先生您的程度都可以当引导员了。
So I think it's Zin. It's probably a Zin, which has nothing to do with Jin. It's probably Zin, but I'm not sure.
你实在是过奖了，我还差得远。
请先生提着的袋子是
Zing. I think it's more like Zing. Okay, I'm going to forget though.
啊，是我这次的感谢方式，不知道你们喜不喜欢？
这不是那个很火的低脂蛋糕吗？最近好多人排队买这个。
是吗？可能是因为我去得早，所以没怎么花时间。
Way to write it, maybe it's better, so I don't forget. 'Cause I think it's better if I can make it sound a little bit more like it. Thank you, Mr. Jing.
太麻烦请先生了，每次来我们小破店都这么破费。
小破店，这里可是我好不容易找到的宝藏香水店。
那请先生买这么多香水，是送给女朋友？
是个人爱好，我没有女朋友。
哦，这样啊。
What's with this meaningful, drawn-out tone? Finally, I find a perfume and interrupted the strangely progressing small talk. As per your request, this time I added a bit of a warm wood and pine scent to the original woody base, which might give it a bit more of an oriental feel. Would you like to try it?
好的，我很期待这次的成品呢。
Sometimes I'm feeling like he's actually saying more than what is written in there, but I mean, it's fine. Mr. Jin smiles as he takes the perfume bottle and buttons his suit cuff, sprays a little on his wrist, and then bends his head to gently sniff it. From my angle, I can see Mr. Jin's eyelashes appear long and thick as he bowed his head. A perfect handsome costumer, a visual treat even if just for observation.
我非常满意，感觉像被阳光晒得暖烘烘的松软木块一样，和你给人的印象很像呢。
That's so great to hear. Your satisfaction is our main goal.
那香水我就带走了。
Aroma welcomes your next visit.
十分感谢，也希望你能度过美好的一天。
Mr. Jin leaves with his usual gentle smile. Jing. It's not Jing, it's the Jing. Difficult. A great major client of the day has been successfully attended to. Just as I heave a sigh of relief, I turn to find Xiao Yao looking at me with a mischievous grin. What's with that expression?
原来如此啊！怪不得我介绍的那些莺莺燕燕您都瞧不上，原来是这里有个大帅哥呀
！Huh？
我感觉他对你很有意思。谁大早上起来闲得没事儿卖网红蛋糕呀？
Is it not possible that he's just very polite?
他可是白头发，你不是什么白毛控吗？你最喜欢的角色不是那个什么
That's for Nijigan white-haired characters. Don't mix it up with real world.
没救了你，单身一辈子吧。
Xiao Yao rolls her eyes and started scrolling through her phone. She's a distant grandson of Grandma and quit her job 2 years ago due to the high-pressure environment. With nothing much to do at home and tired of Grandma's nagging, she ended up helping out in my store. Even though she gets paid, our relationship isn't just employer-employee. We are friends, family, and a business partners all in one.
哇，这张脸太绝了！
Is this your 31st crush?
你爱你的2次元老公，我爱我的3次元老公。
Feature? I don't even know what is that feature. We both have a bright future.
但真的，这个脸，我觉得可以吊打一批男明星了。
Xiao Yao hands me her phone, displaying an advertisement page for a model's account.
这个模特进业界时间很短，好像都不到1年。现在已经是香水大厂洛斯福的新品模特了，属于是老天爷赏饭吃了。
Oh, this is like the other one? Rose Love Devil Lover? In the poster, the red-haired model lies on black velvet holding a bottle of blood red perfume. Is this Rose Love's early summer release?
叫恶魔爱人。
The blood red color is visually striking, suggesting an oriental or fougere fragrance. The packaging design perfectly matches the overall vibe. Looks great, this new product.
看脸了，看脸！你个香水脑袋。
The model holding the perfume had strikingly handsome features. Pigeon red eyes, brightly upturned thin lips, and a mischievous air blend perfectly with the fragrance character embodying the devil lover theme. His name, Lu Siwa. I bet it's not this. Let me put it in here. Lu Siwa. So when I find it, maybe I can hear it better. He's elegantly written beside him. His face really matches the theme, and the name is glamorous.
是吧？不过看看脸就得了。听说性格很烂，之前有些瓜，但我没吃。
There's always a scandal. I don't know why, but I don't know, especially in there, in China, there's always a scandal with a known actor or a known model or I don't know.
但说实话，这么能打的脸，哪怕性格烂，好像也可以接受。
Yeah, it also increases popularity sometimes, having a scandal or something, especially on social media. Such a face lover. I knock no Xiao Yao's head. I knock no. God. I knock to Xiao Yao's head. I don't know.
你身上好香啊，为什么总是这么香？
Xiao Yao leans in to smell me. This is a perfume store.
我都干了快1年了，怎么没有这种香味儿？请问这里是 Aroma 吗？我们预约了调香体验。欢迎光临。
Customers continue to enter the store for the do-it-yourself fragrance experience. The Fragrance Experience Day is essentially a public event where customers can book an appointment to come in and create their own perfumes and also receive small gifts. Of course, the main purpose is to promote our store. Xiao Yao and I are busy guiding customers, introducing products, and sharing knowledge about perfumes. Before we know it, the afternoon arrives. In fact, people have been using nature's fragrances in their daily lives for thousands of years. Fragrance is a kind of magic that transcends time and space with the power to transport people to different places and experiences. Like beautiful paintings or melodic music, fragrance is an indispensable part of people's lives. This is also the reason for the existence of our perfume shop, Aroma.
哦，那你们和其他香水店有什么不同吗？
We are one of the few stores that still adhere to the traditional method of hand blending fragrances. We aim to cherish the original qualities of the ingredients while extracting a variety of scents to make everyone's life more comfortable and enjoyable. It's wonderful to introduce beautiful perfumes to more people. My happiness index goes up. Every time I work, I switch into this mode unconsciously. Doing what I love really makes me happy.
你是不是那位林老师的孙女儿？
Yes, I am. Though I've been recognized before, it's quite rare. Yeah, it would actually be cool if we kept the surname.
手工调香方式确实少见，而且你看起来还很眼熟，就联想到了。我妈妈年轻的时候是林老师的忠实粉丝，她调的每瓶香都会买。受她影响，我也很喜欢香水。我今天带着我家小孩过来的，也是希望他从小能接触接触。
That's wonderful. I will definitely convey this to my grandmother. She will be very happy to hear it.
现在传承这门手艺也不容易。你父母也是做调香的？
I don't have parents. My grandmother raised me.
啊，不好意思。
The customer seems a bit flustered, understandably, given the topic.
你干什么？要动手啊！
把你兜里的东西拿出来！
Xiao Yao is angrily grabbing the hand of a customer, and the customer seems equally furious. Go there and check. I quickly approach to avoid any further disturbance to other guests. What's going on?
这男的把桌上的香精全往自己兜里塞，干什么呀？我们又不是酒店。
Unfortunately, you get like people like that. The classic case of an opportunistic customer. Some always think do-it-yourself means they can take home everything used in the perfume making process. So in our fragrance experience, you can only take home the perfume you create.
自己制作的，就这闻起来一股酒精味的玩意儿。
But it's what you made based on your own choices. When customers don't follow the process or listen to our guidance, ending up with such a product is inevitable.
你们这调香体验就是在坑钱！我拿1-2个瓶子当赔偿怎么了？你们还要给我道歉！
Was this like some kind of a paid experience, or was it just like an open store kind of thing? Now I'm thinking about it. Xiao Yao and rolls up her sleeves. I told her back, signaling her to calm down. It's best not to escalate the situation. I hold her back. Go and attend to the other customers. Xiao Yao shoots the man a fierce glare before turning to reassure the other customers who are looking our way. Time for a quick resolution. Honestly, I do not know if it's good for you to scare them, because the other people are looking at us too and judging us. So educate him the law. Compensation, apology, your actions just now could land you to the police.
进局子，小丫头片子少吓唬我！
Theft of an amount over 1,000 is enough for a criminal charge. These essences are imported from France, each bottle costing at least 300 to 400. Even if the amount doesn't reach the threshold, administrative detention is possible. And we have surveillance cameras in the store. Should I call the police to discuss this? Put down what you've taken and leave, or I'll call the police. The man clumsily places the essences back on the table and left cursing. That was an experience. Feeling a bit out of breath from the confrontation, I stepped to the store entrance for fresh air, but felt a bit smug inside. Would you feel like smug inside in a situation like this? Like, probably not the best word to use. Of course, those essences aren't really 300 to 400 each, more like 30 to 40. A handsome guy with an expressionless face stands at the door, his posture suggesting he was about to enter but was interrupted by the departing man. He has a detached vibe about him, his hair is medium long, and under his purple eyes a teardrop mole is faintly visible. His earrings quietly reflect the light. Hello? Noticing I saw him, he immediately steps back. Are you here for the fragrance experience?
我
欢迎光临。
Xiao Yao and I exchange a knowing look. Here he is, the shy guy who's interested in perfumes but too bashful to engage that male customer.
帅哥之前接触过调香吗？
If you haven't, you're welcome to come in and experience it. Yeah, it seems more like an open experience kind of thing. So why was the other guy kind of like pointing out, oh, I need to have compensation for what? I mean, did you pay for the experience in itself? It doesn't seem so, because they are being just very welcome to anyone that steps in front of the store, so...
说不定很有意思啊。
The perfume you create can be a gift for family or a loved one. The cool-looking guy nods slightly. It is hard to tell if he was just too shy to refuse or genuinely interested in checking it out.
你有通过线上预约吗？
没有。
Then let us help you with the booking. What's your name? But they do
Lao
have
Fei.
a booking. Lao Fei. Lao Fei. See, and it sounds like you look at this and you'll be like Lu Fei. Like in my language, it's a lot more similar to the pronunciation. But when I see like the Chinese put in a romanized way for the English, it never sounds the same. Never ever. I don't know why you do this. So it's Lao Fei. Okay. Lao Fei's gaze shifts left, not making direct eye contact. A fresh soapy scent wafts over. All right, Mr. Lao, let me give you a brief introduction to your do-it-yourself fragrance package. We'll start with the fragrance personality test to choose scents that suit your character. Next, we'll do some sample sniffs to recommend scents based on your preferences. Then you select 3 base scents for blending and finally name your creation. His gaze, though fixated on me, seems distant. Fixes. And you'll receive a small gift at the end of the experience. The cost is 15,000. Oh yeah, it has a cost. Okay, then it was a booking paid experience. Okay, the cost is 15,000. How do you find it? Because I was kind of like, is it an open thing? Experience? Do you have to book it and pay for it? His eyes widen slightly as he stares at me. Looks like he is listening after all. 150. I was just joking. You seemed a bit distracted. I will be in jail. Sorry, I bumped the mic. I don't know if you listen. I will be in jail for fraud if I take this 15,000 though.
抱歉。
Luo Fei quickly averts his eyes. Why do I feel like I'm bullying him? Handsome guys are intimidating. Like a student cog daydreaming in class, Lao Fei quietly takes a seat and begins the process.
我带带他吧，他看起来有点紧张。
Yeah, definitely, not because he's handsome. Don't worry, face lover, I won't tell Big Ray. Go ahead.
闭嘴吧，死宅！
Face lover.
死宅！
Face lover.
死宅！
If you don't go, I will.
别！
As closing time approaches, the store is nearly empty except for Lao Fei and a few other customers. I quietly clean up the perfume samples on the table, thinking about what to take to Grandma later. Definitely the perfume I am blending, even though Grandma would surely have some sharp critiques. The words of the customers earlier suddenly comes to my mind.
你父母也是做调香的？
Parents, I have no recollection of them. It's not so much that I can't remember, but rather that my memories before the age of 10 are almost entirely blank. Grandma said it was due to a car accident that caused some issues with my memory. Not remembering my early years is a bit regrettable, but what can I do? I still grew up safe and sound. Instead of dwelling on the past, it's better to live in the present. I instinctively clutched the necklace Grandma gave me, finding comfort in its familiar touch.
"店主，
Oh, yes. He moves so quietly. Despite having a face that could star in a stage play, his presence is surprisingly low-key.
我调完了。
That is quick. Alright, I'll package it for you. Driven by some unnamed curiosity, I glance at the test result on his small bottle. Sisyphus, that? Who disperses the smoke, unraveling the intertwined bonds. I copied this from the lyrics of an ancient style song. Most costumers who come for fragrance blending love this kind of poetic, slightly sour phrases.
谢谢。
You are welcome. We look forward to seeing you again. He opens his mouth as if to say something, but his phone rang. He nods at me, takes out his phone, and leaves while answering the call. Now it's just Xiao Yang and me in the shop.
终于呢。
I think it's more like Xiao, and not Xi. Yeah, I think it's more Xiao. It's probably like that. I'm going to continue saying it in the wrong way. Yeah, finally.
天天坐在对面咖啡店的同一个位置，想不注意都难吧？
Especially when it's such a brooding and cool-looking guy. This customer, Lao Fei, has been unfailingly appearing at the coffee shop across the street for over a year now.
我之前还以为他是跟踪狂呢，偷偷拍了他的照片。
Sounds more like you are the stalker.
毕竟是帅哥嘛。
Jiao Yao scrolls through her phone's gallery, several shots in different lighting, but all of the same handsome angle, slightly blurred through the coffee shop's glass. Maybe he just likes sitting in the same spot. And today, it seemed like he wanted to try fragrance blending, but was conscious of other people's opinion. Maybe he was hesitating before.
我就是佩服你这一点，
What?
可以自圆其说的脑洞。
Do you want to go to Grandma's with me? Today, Grandma's monthly health checkup, and I need to take her to the hospital.
今天不太行，和我家雷哥有活动。
Get lost, Dan.
小的遵旨。
After locking up the shop, I walk to Grandma's house. It isn't far, and this location was chosen partially for its proximity. After crossing the intersection and turning left, I will reach my destination. With plenty of time on the red light, I casually survey the surroundings. A figure catches my eye. Not for any reason other than his striking red hair, and I have just seen that face recently. It is Lu Siwa. It's probably not like that. I need to hear it. The emerging model. Wearing sunglasses, chewing gum, and scrolling through his phone. I plan to take a picture for Jiao Yao, make her regret didn't come with me. I sneakily take out my phone to snap a picture of his impressive profile. Look, who am I running to, huh? A shadow appears on my phone screen, blocking the view. I look up to find the subject of my stealthy photograph raising an eyebrow at me.
拍什么呢？让我看看。
Damn cog in the act. I am so sorry to still be alive. I will buy a ticket and leave this city tonight. Sorry.
对不起啊，给我看一眼。
He probably wants to delete it, relieved that I wasn't being marched to a police station. I hand over my phone quickly.
啊，
He looks at me with eyes full of disbelief.
我长得这么玉树临风、风流倜傥、人见人爱、花见花开，怎么你拍出来这么丑？
It's funny. Huh?
不行不行，这也太丑了，重拍。
He holds up the phone as if it should be like this, fixing his hair with the other hand.
头发有点乱，这个角度也不行，应该这个姿势。
Wait. What?
你站那么远干什么？手机拍不下。来来来，站这里。你得把我放在取景框的正中心。
He gently pulls me closer by my shoulder, drawing me towards him. A spicy, smoky scent hits my nostrils.
来，3、2、1，茄子。
He's very like touchy feeling because like Asians are usually not like that, but he's like completely like the extroverted type of guy, probably. I instinctively grin at the camera. My brain have stopped functioning entirely. This outstanding guy releases me and hands back my phone.
这样才能还原我的美貌嘛。拿去吧，不用钱。
对不起。对不起。Thanks. Wait, he already said no need to thank him. So he doesn't mind this sneaky photo, he just wants to look good in it.
你没有什么别的诉求吗？不要签名啊？
Oh, no.
不是我的粉丝吗？算了。
With a mumble, the unapologetically cool guy waves and walks away. What a social encounter, like a sudden bombshell. Well, in a way, I have achieved what I wanted. As I approach the crossroad, I send a selfie to Jiao Yao, ready to spill the beans about the unexpected encounter. You'll never guess what just happened, and this is when the accident happened, probably. Not looking. Yeah. A tremendous force slams into me. The dull sound of my body colliding with the car echoed through my ears, and the intense impact left my mind blank. My body is briefly thrown into the air. Time slows down, everything around me became sharply defined, but my body couldn't keep up. I watched helplessly as I plummeted onto the asphalt. There is no feeling at the moment of impact, but a second or two later comes the pain. Pain, excruciating pain, it's agonizing and numbing, as if my body have completely fallen apart. My consciousness begins to blur. Am I going to die like this? Did the perfume bottle break? I shouldn't have been on my phone while crossing the street. My mind uncontrollably generates. Okay, the E is missing in there. All sorts of strange thoughts, and I feel incredibly tired. I want to sleep to be free from this pain. My body grows cold, and my eyelids are slowly closing.
我靠，又要加班？是你？我刚走你就出事，你这运气也太背了吧！
I struggled to open my eyes towards the direction of the voice. Overtime? What does that mean? Who cares what it means? I'm dying.
喂，你还醒着吗？能看到我吗？别死啊！ 你死了我就来活了。
My muddled brain can't assess the extent of my injuries, but the incessant chatter of the red-haired figure only added to my irritation. You...
你是不是说话了？想说什么？叫救护车？扶你起来？
His red head leans closer to my ear. So noisy. Shh.
给什么？
Shh. Shut up.
啊？
Perhaps due to exhaustion or blood loss, I involuntarily slip into unconsciousness. After all, I was killed by life. I was killed by life. Yeah, these are like the little things that are kind of like, I needed some proofreading in here. Some proofreading, you know? Okay, so chapter 2, I must be dreaming. The warm sunlight illuminates the room. Once again, like the typos. Casting a gentle glow on the floating dust particles in the air. It's totally readable, but sometimes you kind of feel like you needed some proofreading in here, yes. Hello? Before me is a transparent thing speaking to me. What's happening? Is this a dream? I've always been afraid of ghosts, but facing this little ghost, I feel no fear at all. Subconsciously, I sense that I have encountered many things like these since childhood. Where am I? What's going on? I raise my hands. They are small, delicate, clearly those of a young girl. On the table lies a small mirror. I approach it and see a childish face staring back at me. It looks remarkably like me, but much younger. Rather be like, this should be me before the age of 10. Could it be? Who are you? You can see me? Of course, I can see you. The next words come out naturally. I can see all of the floaties. I'm a friend of white fluff and black wool. This sounds like the beginning of children's animation. Will it start singing some whimsical tone next? A white fluff, black wool. They are called that because one has white wings and the other black wings. Sorry for suddenly coming out of the necklace. I didn't mean to startle you. Necklace? I used to live inside it, the one you're wearing. I look at the necklace on my chest. It is the same necklace I am wearing. Like a typo again in here, wearing now. So this child really is me, and there's a ghost living in my necklace. What an odd dream. Why are you living in my necklace? White fluff and black wool let me in because I helped them. Helped with what? Yes, after I helped them, I started feeling really sleepy all the time, so I've been sleeping. I'm getting sleepy again. You... Stay away from me. I don't actually know. It doesn't seem scary. Yeah, there's nothing like in him that makes you feel like it's a scary, unless that he's a ghost, right? You know. Do you want to come and sleep in? Can I? Well, you've always been living here. It feels wrong not to let it sleep, considering it has always been here. Thank you, you're so kind, and I'll go in. The little ghost, what exactly is it?
来吃饭了。
A man's voice echoes from afar. Who is it? The weird dream ends there, plunging back into darkness. Plunging me back, okay. My foggy mind struggles towards a semblance of clarity. I could faintly smell the scent of disinfectant, not too strong. I lift my heavy eyelids, disoriented. As my vision clears, I am greeted by a blinding white light. Realizing the brightness is due to the overly lit environment, I wonder for a moment if I have reached heaven. I can feel that I am laying down, feeling relief that I could still sense my body. Lucky me. Could it be that I have some special gift? How else could I have survived the car accident with nothing more than a numb sensation, seemingly unscathed?
所以你们到底为什么这样？
把你的声音放小一点。
怎么吵到您老人家了？
如果遵守礼仪有罪，你会被无罪释放的，露丝华。
Lo sua. I think it's like that. I think.
请大律师骂人可真高级。
你们别吵了。
是我想吵，还不是你们一个两个看到他出事魂儿都要没了。咱仨一起负责这个事儿，我连问一嘴都不行啊。
Several voices are arguing nearby, strangely familiar to my ears. I try to turn my head towards the source of the voices. The movement of my head allows me to finally see the surroundings clearly. It isn't heaven, but the cramped interior of an ambulance. But the recognition of the two people arguing beside me overturns all my assumptions.
这次情况这么特殊，有紧张情绪才是正常的。哦，当然，你没有，我也完全尊重。
随你呛吧，反正干完这票我就回地狱了，眼不见心不烦。
Losua, I think it's like that. Losua, with a look of disdain, turns his head, meeting my eyes. I'm sorry, people murdering your language.
哟，醒了？
怎么样？身体感觉如何？有哪里还痛吗？
I can respond as my brain cells are frantically trying to process the situation. Jing, I think it's more like Jingtang, and Lo Sua stands beside the stretcher I am lying on. But behind them and on their heads, what are those things? Am I sent to heaven after the crash?
这里不是天堂，你在
in a limbo kind of thing. Wait a second. I extend my hand to interrupt Jingtang. Let me gather my thoughts. Jingtang nods slightly. I don't know how to say it in the proper way. I don't know if it's Jing or Jing. I don't know how to say it. Showing an understanding expression. Before Jingtang can explain, I need a moment to digest what it is in front of me. I went to see Grandma, got hit by a car, passed out, and then woke up here. Jingtang is my client, but he has wings on his back. He's patiently waiting for me to think. Lo Sua was the subject of my sneaky photography, and he also has wings on his back. He's watching me with interest. This is too familiar for an old Nichigan fan like me. Either they are cosplaying, or one of is an angel and the other a demon. Am I at the boundary between heaven and hell, the kind of place where souls must choose after death? Is this a soul-faring ambulance?
是医院的救护车。
A cold, deep voice comes from above my head, and only then do I notice there is another seat behind the stretcher. Black wings. This is too intense, no matter what. Even for me, an anime-loving otaku, I'm not accustomed to such otherworldly experiences. My brain is working overtime, trying to make sense of it all. Wait a minute. I've got it. I must still be dreaming, imagining today's handsome encounters as non-human entities. That's why this scenario is so absurd. It's not reality. I was just hit by a car, but now I feel no pain, no injuries. My physical self must be either dead or laying in a hospital bed. Looking out the ambulance window, the dim light made everything look blurry and gloomy. That settles it. This is a dream. Is this a dream?
Huh?
If it's a dream, then I can do whatever I want.
梦里，
为所欲为？
That thing I've always wanted to do. I can finally... Come on, I can't wait anymore. Don't spare me because I'm a delicate flower, handsome sweethearts. Let's go together. She wants a threesome or something. I don't know. How can I waste such an opportunity with so many handsome guys in my dream? Hurry, come serve me, my beloveds. Okay. Space. Yeah. Instead of approaching as I am expected of being, okay, instead of being approached as I am expecting, all three just froze.
这小姐真有意思，她以为这是个梦呢。不如你们配合她一下。
A strange voice came from behind the curtain at the driver's seat. I belatedly realized the ambulance is still moving. The speaker must be the driver. Is this a dream? This isn't a dream, is it?
对，
我们可以装作没听见。
Sorry, I'm going back to the Nijingham world tonight. There is no way you can keep living, Sky Irene. If disgrace to humanity is socially dead, now you're just a complete and utter freak. Overwhelmed by shame, my brain shuts down. If only my life could stop too. Waking up again, I see the mineral fiber ceiling tiles of a hospital room. Mineral fiber ceiling tiles. What? It's just like the way it is, but the three men have returned to their normal human forms as if what I saw in the ambulance was just an illusion. Illusion? If only it were just an illusion. I don't know how to start talking. Should I explain that I am not a freak or ask about their previous forms?
很抱歉，我们刚才的形态吓到你了。
Thank you, Jintang. You're my lifesaver. My lifesaver hands me a phone.
你原先的手机被撞坏了，但手机储存卡还好着，放在了这个新的同款手机里面。哦，里面没有奇怪的软件，你可以放心使用。
A new phone? Why would him buy this for me? Wait, isn't this too generous? Mr. Jing, the cost.
费用不用担心， 只是一部手机而已，你就当是吓到你的赔偿吧。
If I weren't laying in bed, I'll bow deeply to Jintang.
给，你先喝点水。如果饿了的话，我去点吃的。
He hands me a cup of warm water, calming my thoughts a bit. Thank you so much, Mr. Jing. No, I'm not hungry yet. Let's check the messages first. Wow, Jiao Yang sent a lot of messages. I should reply to her first. Master Yao Yao, 30 minutes each. Like 30 minutes ago, not minutes 8. Yao never cry. Grandma asked me where you were and you didn't reply her message. Reply her message. Where are you? Now it's written in the right way 50 minutes ago. Why aren't you replying to my messages? Missed voice call. Jesus Christ, where the hell are you? Why is your phone off? Scare me. Weren't you just getting off work? Yeah, weren't you just getting? The present continuous. 5 minutes ago. I'm now at Grandma's. If you see this, please reply. I will give you half more hour. If you still don't reply, I will call the police. Oh, no. I need to explain to Jiao Yao. Brought safety. Ask her for help. Let's just calm her down. I don't want her to get into a more desperate state. I'm at the hospital. There have been a car accident. I can't explain in a few words. Location information. Come and save me. Save me, Yao. I'm about to be awkward to death.
已经告知家人了。
Like these little things. It's like you can actually, I would even say like, it's doable. It's doable. Like with most of this type of like, I would say probably auto-translated games. But then, yeah, sometimes you get like these things that you're like, what? Have you informed your family? Okay. Yes, I've sent them messages.
好，那我们聊一下正事。你现在应该有很多问题想问吧？刚才在车上很抱歉，我们不会再吵闹了。
Another apologize, another typo.
你挑一个人解释吧，我们3个中任何一个都可以。
It seems like they have reached some sort of agreement. The other two remain silent, patiently awaiting my decision. I think the one that is going to be like this one is going to tell me things in a very detailed way. Really good explanation, probably. This one is going to be chaotic. And this one is going to just tell half the story because he's very silent and that's where he is. So let's go to the chaotic one. Losua leans against the window with a very casual posture. His breathtaking face makes it look like he is in the middle of a portrait shooting. But what he is, well, I have learned his personality. What explanation could he give me if I ask him? Curious about what kind of explanation he might offer, yeah, because I think it's going to be very chaotic. I pointed in his direction. Could this, Mr. Law, please explain?
我
Lo Sua seems surprised and straightens up with a smile.
我就说你是我的粉丝嘛。
I'm not.
不是粉丝，为什么偷拍？
I.
老妈子又生气了。我先给你解释吧，你想听什么？
Who are you?
等一下哈。
Lo Sua rummages through the pockets of his jacket.
我放哪儿了？
His expression. He begins searching his trousers pockets.
你又把工作证弄丢了。
不可能，一定在什么地方，马上就找到了。哈，有了。
Lo Sua finally hands me an employee's ID. Human Soul Transit Center. Belia Devil Guider.
简单来说，我在人类灵魂中转中心干活。
The Human Soul Transit Center.
这个名字已经很清楚了吧？就是出现人类灵魂，然后我们中转。
Why is there a need for transit?
那种人死后是上天堂还是下地狱的故事，你应该看过吧？
Yes. Does that mean?
那些故事都是假的，
Oh, okay.
但是有一部分是真的，就是人死后的灵魂是由恶魔和天使负责引导他们的。
Oh. So those stories do have some basis in reality?
对，所以人类灵魂中转中心，说白了就是一个地狱和天堂在人间的中转站。我们会回收人类灵魂，然后再分配。
To heaven or hell?
对，但大部分灵魂太弱了，还是会回到人间进入下一世。就那么几个够格的灵魂能留在地狱或天堂，成为恶魔或者天使。
Oh.
到现在还没什么不明白的吧？
It's not too hard to comprehend. Having seen outlandish settings in anime, angels and demons even seem somewhat cliché. The challenge is accepting this as reality. I understand.
算你聪明。
After explaining, Lo Sua returned to his laid-back demeanor. So what about your forms earlier?
啊？你之前没见过吗？人间流行的影视作品不是一大把这种东西吗？
Those are fictional creatures.
想象也要有依据，肯定一开始就有人类见过，传开了。那就是天使和恶魔的形态。我是恶魔部，老妈子是天使部，洛斐是执行部。
Lo Fei. Lo. I thought it was more like Lao. Lo Fei. Lo Fei. Yeah, it's difficult. Old hand, he must mean Jing Tang, right? No, I can't criticize my client. Hold it. So on the ambulance earlier.
本体使用魔法当然更方便。你在家里肯定也喜欢穿睡衣睡觉吧？不是更舒服吗？刚才在车上都是同事，没有顾虑很正常。
Sorry. Okay, I know you are a naked sleeper. I recall the black bone wings, pointy horns, and the swinging heart-shaped tail. Maybe his true form is more suitable for Rose Love's perfume ad. Christ, why is my brain full of commercial order? continue from next line. Okay, you are employees of the Soul Transit Center, responsible for transporting human souls.
对，
What does that have to do with me?
我们仨是来处理有关你的紧急事件的。
An urgent case. What kind of urgent case? That I'm a freak? This kind of emergency?
你车祸的时候，我在附近，对吧？
Yes.
中转中心有一个每日新增灵魂名单，死了的人名会出现在上面。
Oh no, I cannot. Because I can understand certain words, but I cannot. No. Not Chinese. Chinese, no. Is my name on it?
在你刚遭遇车祸的时候，我本来以为要开始回收了，毕竟你的名字已经出现在了名单上。
So I should be dead.
但你现在活过来了，你的名字在名单上出现了一下，又消失了。
Could it be possible that I was just lucky on the brink of death and then woke up?
想象力真丰富，你看看自己身上有伤吗？
I tried to check my body. It is abnormally normal.
你觉得这可以用幸运来解释吗？
This is beyond me. No matter how creative I get, I can't explain what's happening now.
中转中心还是头一回发生类似事件，所以我们三个
Lo Sua gestures towards Qingtang and Lu Fei.
被派来调查有关你死而复生事件的原因，以及如何处理你。
The door to the hospital room is suddenly pushed open.
患者身体检查。
The nurse enters the room, placing a tray down, and grades Lu Fei.
骆医生，这个小姑娘身体没什么大问题，
Okay,
等会儿签个字就能走了。
Because the first time I heard, I thought it was Lao Fei, the Lo Fei. Lo Fei, so Lo Fei is a doctor at this hospital.
小姑娘，大难不死，必有后福呀。听人说现场可严重了，那货车直接撞到电线杆上，车头都变形了。
I'm sorry, I soundly vow never to cross the street while on my phone again. What about the truck driver?
人直接没了呗。
Eh,
那个货车司机不知道是酒驾还是疲劳驾驶。这开车啊，一定要小心，特别是这种大车，不然真的太可怕了。
The driver is dead? The thought of the driver's death tangles with the barrage of information, causing me a headache. The nurse's face suddenly lit up with gossip.
我还是第一次见骆医生那么慌张。哎，你是他小女朋友？
No. Perhaps Lo Fei's panic is due to encountering a resurrected collection target.
我们家小妹刚醒，还有些没缓过来，麻烦您多照顾一下了。
Xingtang Xingtang emphasizes our little sister.
哎呦，瞧我这多嘴的，原来是妹妹。你们继续聊，我就不打扰了。
Xingtang, you are a true lifesaver.
总之，大致情况就是这样。为了查清真相，我们会在接下来几天对你的生活进行观察，可能会涉及贴身护卫、贴身行动等稍微冒犯到隐私的行动。如果可以的话，请你尽量配合我们的工作。
Observation? Is it some kind of anime plot? Wait, doesn't this violate my privacy rights or affect my daily life? I don't even know what happened, much less the reason. Observing my life seems a bit,
看来你还不清楚自己的境地呢。 你现在就是一个不清不楚的人间黑户，说不定哪天就突然哗的一下蒸发了。为了人身安全，你还是按我们的安排来吧。
我们的工作会尽量不干涉你的生活，希望你能理解。
Three men of distinct characters stand before my hospital bed. Given the circumstances, refusing to cooperate seems unlikely. I understand, just give me some time to process all of this.
好，那我们今天就先……
谁欺负我们家丫头了？
我们来救你了！情况我们都听护士说了。
Jiao Yao rushes in with Grandma Lin in a wheelchair. Grandma, Jiao Yao, your timing can't be worse.
就是你们3个把人撞了。
我们……
他给我发了这人的照片。
啊，那是他偷拍我。
然后你就要撞他，这么会摆架子啊？
谁敢欺负我们丫头，今天就让你们见识见识。哎呦，我的老腰啊！
This is like such a Chinese thing. They love to put comedy into things. I don't know why, but they just have like this thing of like, I don't know if you already watch like Chinese drama or Chinese anime. They always like to put some comedy skit in there. I don't know why. It's such a thing that they have, you know?
奶奶，你没事吧，奶奶？啊，你要是有个3长2短，我们俩怎么办呀？
I use all my strength to shout. I don't know what she shouted. I have no idea. Finally, the hospital room quiets down. Grandma, Jiao Yao, you've misunderstood.
哎呦，原来是这样啊！哎，那真是我们弄错了。
哎，聊清楚就没事了。我就说，景先生都在这儿呢，怎么可能啊？
Then why did you just...
我以为景先生是那人找的律师嘛。
Makes sense, I suppose. Wait, weren't you on a date?
臭男人算什么？你都被车撞了，我还哪有什么心情去约会啊？
Yeah, I'll remember this.
姚丫头给我打电话，说你今天没法送我来医院了。
Oh, she actually said Hiao Yao. Hiao. Okay. Every time they say the names, it's like completely different in my ears. How am I going to deal with this?
她说你有事儿，那语气我一听就不对，哼，还想瞒着我。我啊，就让她带我来医院了。这闹了一通，主要还是怕你被人欺负了。
Grandma's wrinkled hand gently touches my face, giving a light pinch.
不管怎样，我家丫头人没事啊，比什么都强。
I'm fine, Grandma. The nurse even said I'm lucky. Not a scratch on me, pretty amazing. I try to look upbeat, hoping to ease Grandma's worries.
好，好，没事就好。
那我带奶奶去检查啦。你的话，
Jiao Yao, I think she said like Hiao Yao. But I don't know how to say it, honestly. Whatever. Eyes dart around. She's definitely up to something.
让那边的3位大帅哥护送你回家呗。
The 3 men stand neatly lying against the wall, just recovering from Grandma's and Hiao Yao interrogation. I can go back alone, I'm fine. Hiao Yao shots me a look that said, "Shut up."
他们都把你送过来了，送回去也不麻烦吧？可以吗，各位帅哥？
没问题。
好，
那你们年轻人好好相处。
不用担心，奶奶这边。
So just a minute ago, they were going to murder them, and now they are like, "Oh, it's fine, just take her home." The three. Hiao Yao pushes Grandma's wheelchair, hustling out. Sometimes I suspect she's Grandma's real granddaughter. After ensuring I am indeed alright, the three accompanied me to the front desk to complete discharge formalities. This is far enough. Thank you for today.
不让我们进去吗？
啊？
有命令。
因为你的情况确实特殊，上面的指示是，除非万不得已，否则……
你身边至少要有一个员工陪同。
Because yeah, I probably need to choose one.
既然我们三个都在，一起上去呗。
Wait. You mean to accompany me even when I'm sleeping? Is that really necessary to enter my home?
可以不陪同。
Lo Sua mischievously smiles.
然后，在某个夜深人静的夜晚，你突然发现自己的身体一点点变成其他形态。
Transforming into what?
你绝望极了，又不知道该怎么办，也不能让人类看见。可是这个时候，我们三个也不能及时发现来帮你，因为你不让我们陪同。等到第二天早上，我们只能发现你惨烈的。
Stop. Fine. You can accompany me. But give me some time. I need to tidy up my room. I'll be quick.
你慢慢来，不用着急。
There are things in my room I absolutely can't let them see. I rush to my desk area, the epicenter of disaster. Huge posters, a mouse pad with an excessively endowed anime character, and R18 figurines all stuffed into the cabinet. Next is the bed, adorning with an almost risque life-sized pillow of a beloved character. And then there's this corner. After clearing the overly obvious and adult-rated items, I feel a bit relieved. It's not that I'm ashamed of being an otaku. Everyone has their hobbies. But letting not so close people see my private collection is a bit too explosive. Please come in.
辛苦你了，我们这么冒昧叨扰。
打扰了。
你最好祈祷你该收拾的都收拾了。
The stairs here lead upstairs.
之前就想问了，这是1to2的商铺类型吧？
Yes, the shop downstairs is solely for business and upstairs is for living. Because of this setup, the shop always undergoes a bit of a hassle during annual fire safety inspections.
肚子饿吗？毕竟折腾了一天，我要不点些外卖？
Actually, I'm a bit hungry, but do you need to eat? I mean, consume human food?
生理上来说不需要。
但是一般会吃，有美食干嘛不吃？
那我点个自助火锅吧，大家一起吃。
Eating hot pot late at night feels sinful, but I love it.
那趁等待时间，我们来分配一下。
I wanted to eat bao. They have like these meaty breaths they call bao. I love those. And when I was in the US, sometimes I would find them, but in here it's kind of like impossible, honestly, unless I go to a specific restaurant. And even like the Chinese restaurants in here, it's kind of funny, but they don't have. But I really love them.
今晚睡觉的位置，我要睡客房。
我们这是在别人家里。
知道啊，所以我这不是抢占先机吗？除了客房以外，睡沙发和睡地毯根本没差吧？
交给主人决定吧。
The three of them look at me in unison. Low face sleeps in the guest room. Let's do something different.
我吗？
Me. He looks at me directly, an unusual thing for him. Yes, you can use the guest room.
谢谢。
外卖到了，
我去取。
Lo Fei returns with a huge bag.
锅底我也点了，这样不用洗碗。
How much is all of this? I'll transfer the money to you later.
没事，中转站会报销的。
It seems like a functioning company. I pour drinks into disposable cups while oh, I forgot. Lo Sua struggles with the alcohol furnace for the hot pot.
这个燃气罐太麻烦了吧？
你给我吧，我来。
Lo Sua snaps his fingers and the cotton on the alcohol furnace ignites itself. What?
这样不就得了？
我到锅底了。
Like there's certain things like
为什么是清汤的？清汤没味儿啊。
it's like you can like grasp the meaning, but yeah, it's probably auto machine translated.
他刚从医院出来，陪你吃辣锅。
那你不会点鸳鸯的？
我不会呢，要不你自己点吧。
你就是故意的。
Jinta and Lo Sua bicker back and forth while Lo Fei quietly sits beside me.
你想吃什么？
Is he offering to help me with the dishes? Anything is fine, maybe some fatty beef slice.
好，
Lo Fei puts all the fatty beef slice into the pot.
够吗？
Oh my god. Is that enough? Yeah, he
那
needed to put
我
on.
们举杯。
Shall we just go?
为什么要举杯？
人间的社交礼仪，你不是比我熟悉吗？吃饭一定要举杯啊！
举杯要说祝词。
那就庆祝。
Lo Sua raises his glass, thinking for a second.
你在今天遇到了我们。
What kind of reason is that for celebration?
那就祝
Jinta also raises his glass.
你死而复生的原因早日查明。
这不算庆祝吧？
祝福也算庆祝的一种。
Lu Fei watches the two without speaking. Despite the mood, it seems inappropriate not to ask. Lo Fei, do you have something to say? Anything will do.
我
Lo Fei slowly raises his glass, looking at me.
我祝你永远平平安安。
Then I raise my glass to meet theirs. May all our wishes come true. The hot pot bubbles, sending out a mouth-watering aroma. In a room amidst the myriad lights of the night, we enjoy our hot pot together. Hot pot is really good too. I love hot pot. The thing is, like, summer right now in here, so hot pot right now is not, you know. But I love hot pot. Come to terms with everything that happened today. It's a sort of resignation and acceptance of the magical reality that has befallen me. After all, nothing more bizarre can happen in my life now. Though many questions remain and the truth is yet unclear, what does it matter? At least tonight's hot pot is real and delicious. After the hot pot, we form the group face to face, quickly clean up, and each retire to our rooms. Back in my room, I collapse on the bed, too exhausted to move. The brief excitement and warmth fade away, leaving an overwhelming sense of fatigue. Suddenly appearing angels and demons. The abrupt news of my resurrection, the investigation, the observation of my life. And that strange dream which I have no time to think about after waking up. My necklace. I pull out the necklace I've worn close to my chest. A feather and some crystals circling a sparkling gem. For some reason, the necklace always has a faint scent, detectable only up close. It's been with me as long as I can remember. Grandma said never to take it off no matter what. To me, this necklace is like a talisman. The design of the necklace is quite attractive, but it doesn't really match my everyday clothes, so I usually wear it close to my chest. Wait a second, could there really be a spirit inside it? Hello? There's no response. I'm being so foolish. It was just a dream, I must be overthinking. I'm so tired. I should stop thinking, I can't make sense of it anyway. Overwhelmed with fatigue, I hold the necklace and slowly drift off to sleep. Okay, we are reaching the chapter 3. I thought they said that they didn't wanted us to do the chapter 3 part. But I don't actually know. Okay, just give me I just need 1 second. Be right back.